Dear Journal, I am at a favorite spot of mine, codename Waypoint Skimbosh Charlie. If anyone remembers me trying to stream live in the freezing cold while looking for one of the oldest caches in the area so I could drop off some custom swag, then you might know this spot. I wish I could say I rode this tube down the creek here, but that was present when I got here, unlike this plant that I'm still not sure if it's real or not. I'll explain later on because most people will skip the video at that point, and I'd rather throw this scenario I read at you from the geocaching subreddit where someone posted a screenshot of their conversation with someone asking them if their cache was kid-friendly. But it looks like somebody messaged you to say, yeah, tell me about this cache, is it cool for children? Yeah. And then you go on to explain, it's cool, it's alright. And then this person says, does it have money in it? And if not, can you put some to excite my kids? I would appreciate it if you could. Actually, exit my kids. Entitled and ignorant, or a scam, or a fake? Only Jonathan Frakes knows for sure. I don't know what the CO did, but I would have told them, yeah, I put some money in it, and when they got back to me all disappointed, I'd go out, get my cache, and tell them I hid some more money there in a better spot, then disable the cache. I think it's legit. I mean, I don't think anyone would lie on the internet, but the whole scenario really chips my trackables. I'm already chuffed because I took a different route than normal to Waypoint SC, and this route was quite the tick zone, and at the end of the day I had no ticks, which leads me to believe that they were definitely on me. At the halfway point, I stopped at the old abandoned homestead that is slowly getting swallowed by nature. Yeah, that's me. Look at that. Just waiting for me to Krusty the Clown right on this. Yes, Sideshow Bob had the rake gag, not Krusty. Worst reference ever. Also, the cassette tapes on the ground. $19.99. Journal, I know what you're thinking, and maybe it is trespassing, but this place has clearly been abandoned. All the calendars and paperwork and technology stops at around 2000. I mean, I'm being quiet for general security reasons, but also because even though this park isn't family-friendly with benches or playgrounds or pavilions or marked trails, this homestead isn't too far off the main path. Oh man. This is like friggin' Resident Evil. I just need to find a red plant now. Well, this is all actually quite depressing. It's like a time capsule of someone's life who, for whatever reason, just had to leave. I've floated around and through these buildings several times now, looked up a bit of history, never found anything that indicated why everything was just left here. And because of science fiction, I keep looking for piles of dust that may or may not have been the previous owners, who had quite the pile of VHS and a variety of reading material. The Third Reich storming to power. 365 stories for bedtime. I wanted to say the plant represented something, maybe resilience, but I think it's fake. I still took it with me to jazz up Waypoint Skimbosh Charlie while asking you about the people that wanted the CO to exit their kids with cash money. Yeah, remember that? Have you left a comment about it? How about a thumbs up? Buddha be praised. So, I thought if I found the ammo can that I had found before, the one that I got the Blair Witch VHS from, which was clearly no longer in the same place, then once again I could attempt to leave some swag and maybe do a live stream and so forth, etc. and amen. As soon as I started my search again, however, I heard a figure off in the distance. I immediately became nervous that someone was watching me film myself for people to watch me. I went off to find out if they would give me a like. Before I continue, you have to understand that I had not too long ago deleted a little rant I made about how this one time I was driving and saw some people milling about by a guardrail with their phones out on the wrong side of the road where there was indeed a cache that I had found. I thought I would go against my grain, and I reduced my speed and lowered my windows. I looked at them and jovially said, geocaching? And, they just looked at me. Long story short, they either didn't speak English or didn't want to acknowledge the man who drove up and said, geocaching? Several times before driving away. Yeah, I don't know where the audio for that rant was, but this place was where I ranted and snagged a cache in the rocks, which is why we're looking at it. But I bring all this up because I told myself I would never just say geocaching to someone again, that I would have a better way of approaching it, and I didn't, and it felt just as stupid, even though he was actually a geocacher searching for the same cache as I was.
Geocaching? Yeah. Are you looking for the really old one that I can't find? On my way out, this is the only time I've ever encountered anybody, and it's a geocacher trying to find that oldest. He said he's from a couple hours away. It's mildly comforting that he can't find it either.
Except he found it 5 minutes after I recorded that.
Yeah. Good find. I will stand back, slightly embarrassed, while you take care of that, and then I just want to double check that my name's in there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I looked weird, what with saying I found it and then not being able to find it, saying that I was familiar with the area, then sounding like this.
Yeah, did you see, like, there's like Karens, like some dude, I don't know if he killed himself or whatever, but there was,
my goal was to cache.
Oh my god, don't bring up dead bodies, you idiot. I'm not sure people you just meet also base their navigation on death. Just thank him and be on your way.
Well, thanks, man.
What's your caching name?
Skimbosh.
Skimbosh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Hammer 116.
Hammer 116. Well, nice to meet you. Thanks for hooking me up.
Alright, good. That's fine. Don't say anything else.
Yeah, if you're not in a rush, it's a real nice area down there. I mean, have a snack.
I have another one I want to get here.
Yeah, no, the real grown man, adult person doesn't want to have a snack with you, Skimbosh. He won't share in your juicy box, and he won't trade snacks. Oh my lord. Even though I wish him well in his own quest, I did wait around a bit after he left so that we didn't have to walk within uncomfortable eye shot of each other. Plus, I set the plant down. I don't remember where. You ever look for a plant in the woods when you don't know where it is? After watching the raft float away, I figured enough time had passed for me to head home. The morning spent. And like all good weekend warriors, I didn't brave the ticks again, didn't go back the way I came, called the wife and had her pick me up at a different location. Oh, and honey, make sure you bring a juice box, okay? Thanks. No, the apple one. Thank you.